What up, people? It's your boy, the host with the most. I do not brag or boast. Welcome to another episode of Just My Opinion podcast. I'm on my way to work. I just wanted to do a quick video. I want to congratulate the Golden State Warriors for being the representatives of the Western Conference. And I also want to congratulate the Boston Celtics for being the representatives of the Eastern Conference. So the finals are the Golden State Warriors and the Boston Celtics. I'm gonna give you guys and share you guys my thoughts and opinions about these two teams, matchups, and I'm also going to give you guys my predictions. Like I said, this is going to be a very quick episode. Let's start with the pros and cons of the Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors. First, the Boston Celtics. The one thing I like about the Boston Celtics, they're flexible on the bench. They got big men. Jesus. Can we get this to do better? Okay. Yeah. They have a deep bench. They also have length and athleticism. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all, happy Memorial Day. I forgot it was Memorial Day. You know, every day is the same for me, okay? So, let me do this, okay? Yeah. The Boston Celtics, pros and cons. They're athletic. Their bench is deep. They're long in length. And they got a lot of options with their lineup as well as their bench. If you look at the Golden State Warriors roster of the bench is not too shabby. I think they can go 1 through 12 with the Golden State Warriors. They have experience with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson. They have been there and done that. And I like the shooting of the Golden State Warriors. If the shooting of the Golden State Warriors reaches all cylinders, they're gonna shoot the lights out of the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics try to emulate that, but their shooting is kind of streaky. I feel like the 3-point game is going to be on the advantage of the Golden State Warriors. I think athleticism, length, and height is going to be advantage Boston. If Boston can stay at a traditional lineup, they have an opportunity to beat the Golden State Warriors. But if the Golden State Warriors throw a bunch of shooters out there, and the Boston Celtics try to match it by throwing shooters out there as well, and if they lower the minutes of Al Horford, that's going to be an issue for the Boston Celtics. I like the role players on the Golden State Warriors more so than the role players of the Boston Celtics. Marcus Smart, I have no issues with him, but at the end of the day, he's a streaky shooter. He's hot, he's cold sometimes. Al Horford is a good is a good role player for the Boston Celtics. However, he's a little older. He's not the same Al Horford that we're gonna get when he was when he was in his prime. He's sort of out of his prime. Jayson Tatum. This is his show. Jayson Tatum can prove to the world that he has the makings becoming the greatest, becoming the next big sensation. You know, a lot of people were throwing a nomination to Kevin Durant. A lot of people were throwing that nomination to the Greek Freak. A lot of people were throwing that nomination, and LeBron James had it for a multitude of years. Jayson Tatum, if he has a phenomenal game, he's going to be the next big sensation that the NBA is going to be talking about next year. It's going to be people are going to be basically saying, I can hear Kendrick Perkins, or I can hear the wheels of Kendrick Perkins' mind. If the Boston Celtics win, people are going to say, well, it's Jayson Tatum until somebody can dethrone him. Similar, they're going to use the same practice that they did with Giannis. All right. Brown, I have issues with Brown because he's sort of been kind of streaky. But this game can it can only help his legacy. It's the same thing with Tatum. When you look at the Golden State roster, they have been there and done that. This finals, if you can get if you can get Klay Thompson to give you 2 games where he's phenomenal, they're going to win those games. If Steph Curry gives you 1 or 2 games, they're going to win those games. If Draymond, I think the consistent factor is Draymond Green is still going to give you what Draymond Green can give you. And on the other side of the ball, Al Horford is going to give you what Al Horford can give you. If they just, I think those two matchups, those two players, that's a wash, because I don't think Al Horford is going to have anything in the cylinder that's going to prevail the Boston Celtics to win a game. And the same thing goes for Draymond Green. So those 2 guys are going to be a wash. But if Klay Thompson can give you 1, possibly 2 games where he's phenomenal, they're going to win that game. And the same can be said for Steph Curry. Jordan Poole is an unknown. If Jordan Poole gives you what he's accustomed to giving you during the whole Western Conference, they're going to win that game. The Gary Payton's son should return in the finals after injuring after the opening series. If he can come back and just give you something, that'd be very beneficial for the Golden State Warriors. Now, my prediction, I feel like it can go either way. The Golden State Warriors can win this series in 5 games. Or Boston Celtics can win, but I think it's going to take them all the way to Game 7, like they've been accustomed to with several other matchups in their playoff run. Boston has been going to Game 6, Game 7, but when you look at the Golden State Warriors, there have been 2 series that they could have swept, but they didn't take those games seriously, but it went into a Game 5. I feel like the Golden State Warriors are going to win if they win the NBA final, it's going to take them 5 games. The Boston Celtics, if they're going to win, it's going to take them 7 games. And and when you talk about finals, I like the odds of the Golden State Warriors. If the Golden State Warriors can stay true as form and win a lot of their outcomes, if they win their outcomes at home, and if they can just split in Boston, that will set them up to winning the finals back at the Golden State arena. But my prediction is ultimately the Golden State Warriors are going to win this. They're going to win the finals. And legacy-wise, this is going to be another trophy that Steph Curry, another accomplishment, another trophy, another achievement that Steph Curry, he's going to be in the talk of, a lot of people were talking about LeBron James somewhat passing Michael Jordan with just 4 titles, and Michael Jordan won 6 titles. People were making those conversations. Now, people are going to have those same people that were making those conversations say they're going to give it to LeBron, even though LeBron won 4 titles and Michael Jordan won 6 titles. Now people are going to say, okay, now what is the talk? Because Steph Curry won 4 titles. Okay, now what you're going to say? And I know the argument's going to be, well, he had Kevin Durant on 2 of those title runs. Okay, LeBron had Dwayne Wade 2 of those had Dwayne Wade when they won their 2 titles in Miami. LeBron James didn't know what it took to be a winning player or being in a winning environment or being in a winning franchise. When it was proven and documented that the Miami Heat won titles before LeBron James. Dwayne Wade had won a title before LeBron James. When LeBron, and a lot of people are going to say LeBron James didn't really start winning until he left Cleveland and took his talents to South Beach. And that's what started the title run for LeBron James. So if you're going to use that argument against Steph Curry, well, two of those titles he had Kevin Durant. Shouldn't you use that same analogy towards LeBron James? Does that disqualify? Does that take him out of the discussion? I feel like the talk is going to be, if the Golden State Warriors win, by the way, the talk is going to be, should we put Steph Curry in the same light and in the same breath as we say LeBron James? Okay, as we try to match LeBron James with Michael Jordan. A lot of LeBron James fans, a lot of LeBron James stands, and a lot of analysts are already giving it to LeBron James, even though LeBron James falls short on MVPs and finals wins. Michael Jordan has him in those categories, and that's not going to change anytime soon. So that's what the talk is going to be. Now, I kind of want to cover myself if the Boston Celtics won, but if the Boston Celtics win. But if the Boston Celtics win, and I think it's going to take them 7 games, possibly 6, to beat the Golden State Warriors. And I'm talking about if both squads have their rosters intact. If the Golden State Warriors have no injuries throughout these games in the NBA Finals, I feel like it's a foregone conclusion that they're going to win. If the Boston Celtics do not have any significant injuries to their superstars, then it's a foregone conclusion that the Boston Celtics could win the title in Game 6 or Game 7. So I'm only just using the logic of what they have on the roster right now. Thanks for the thumbs up, by the way. So my pick is the Golden State Warriors. I feel like the Golden State Warriors are going to win, and they're going to win it in Game 5. If the Golden State Warriors play like they should play, there's a possibility they could sweep the Boston Celtics. And they're going to beat the Boston Celtics on these two fronts: experience, and they just have better shooters on that roster. Plus, they have a better 1 through 10 lineup. I feel like if Boston loses, it's going to be the fact of they don't have experience on there. And even though their bench is deep, shooting-wise, it's not that significantly deep. But like I said earlier in this live stream, and I'm going to have to go, guys. I apologize. I really do appreciate everybody's coming in. If the Boston Celtics win, it's going to take them to Game 7, like it took them throughout the series. It always took them a Game 6 or a Game 7. If Golden State wins, it's going to either be a sweep, which I don't see it's going to be a sweep. I see it at least going to Game 5. And all in all, it's going to be a great matchup. A lot of people are going to be watching this, but my pick is the Golden State Warriors. They're going to win. It's going to take them 5 games, and they're going to win. Please comment in the comment section what you think. I will get back with you guys later with your comments later on this evening. But like I said, I have to work today. Happy Memorial Day to everyone out there. It's your boy, the host with the most, Do Not Brag or Boast. I'm coming to you guys live from coast to coast. I will have another episode, another edition of Just My Opinion podcast live stream tomorrow morning around 5 a.m. If you can't catch the 5 a.m. one, no worries. I will have it. It will be rerun and replayed throughout the day. You can comment in the comment section. I will talk to you guys later. I'm up out of here. Deuces, y'all. Happy Memorial Day, by the way. All right? I got to go to work. Some people got to go to work on Memorial Day, and I'm one of them. Okay? Take care, guys.